So this video changed my life because it's the core at what makes me who I am. So this is a long-awaited video of, from Hawaii. I don't know if you know, but on the last day of Hawaii, I said that I had this sort of revelation or discovery about myself. And I put off doing a video on it because I wanted to have it incubate and wanted to, really sit down and with myself and really meditate on it, because maybe I was just living in the clouds or something. So here's the video. Not sure how long it's going to be, because when I was talking to myself for 3 hours, and I'll talk about that, it was 3 hours. I was just pacing back and forth, just really playing devil's advocate with myself and trying to find out what exactly makes me happy. So if you make it to the end of this, I hope it helps you on your journey. And again, this isn't any hippie spiritual crap. It's more just a self-examination and being honest with yourself. So if you make it to the end, congrats. It'll be a journey, 2 of us. So here it is. So when I was in Hawaii, when I was woofing in Hawaii, if you haven't seen those videos, they're on my channel. Was there for about 36 days, so whatever. But it was an amazing time for me because I was able to really figure out who I am and what I want in life. So let's put this down here. So basically, this is kind of weird. I look like a rapper. So basically, when I was in Hawaii, it was raining, pouring rain almost every day. But the sun just all of a sudden came out. So I said, "Sherry, can I just run off quick and take a break?" And she said, "Yeah, sure." So I run off quick. I strip off my shirt. I run to the street because that was the only place that it was sunny. That's probably better. So I ran to the street, and then I was just doing a quick jog on the street because I felt like it. I had my shoes on. And then I stopped, and I said, I guess this is it. And all of a sudden I just started talking to myself and thinking out loud about what I want in the world and what I want exactly and what'll make me happy. So I wanted to think about it before I made a video on it, as you know. So that's why it's taken so long. But so basically I said to myself, okay, what makes me happy? Just pure and simple, what makes me happy? And I decided that what makes me happy is being free, minimum responsibility, and helping people, being healthy, and helping the environment as much as I can. So I said, okay, so these are the things that make me happy, and without these, I'm not myself, right? So, okay, so I thought about that, and then I thought, okay, so then what do I want to do with that? Do I want to live on the street? Do I want to be, exploit the system to get some money to start out with, and then go on this journey to be this person that I want to be and the way I want to live my life? I haven't come up with an answer for that. But what I did come up with is that what would make me happiest is what makes me happy. Again, sorry, this might be a ramble video or a rant video, whatever you want to call it, but it'll help the people that it wants to help or who find it helpful. So again, if you stick long enough, that's awesome. And I know I have some people thinking the same way. So so what makes me super happy? So when I was working at this local grocery store, I'd always bring bananas for lunch. I'd bring 10 bananas for break, and I'd eat them while reading or something in the break room. And I'd always get people coming up to me and asking me, what are you eating, or what are you doing? And it was just funny. And I would tell them about the vegan lifestyle, the raw vegan lifestyle, what it did for me, how good I feel, how I don't drink coffee anymore, how I have so much energy, yada, 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 whatever. And always so interested. Maybe they didn't want to do it, but they were at least really interested. I hope you can hear me with this plane in the background. So they were always really interested. And I could see their eyes lighting up because they never heard anything like it. And they just thought it was excessive because I was eating so much fruit. Or what they thought was so much fruit. And yeah, my heart just melted by helping these people. So I don't know, I feel so good when I help people or inspire people to get fit or to get healthy or to do the right thing. It really it makes me, it's like the best feeling ever. So so when I was at the grocery store, that's what would happen. And this one woman actually brought a notebook the next day we were working together, and she was like, I'm taking notes on what you're telling me because this is great information. And granted, she just wanted to lose weight, but that's a lot of times that's where it starts with people. So, where was I? Yeah, so then I decided, from then on, I would continue it because, it's working for me, and, apparently I'm inspiring other people by just living who I am and not being critical, not being judgmental, and, being very compassionate and understanding that people gotta eat. And if you don't know about this fruity thing, you're not going to do it. People are going to go to calories because they know it's calories. If there's a kid... Anyway. Sorry. Ranting again. So then... Alright, so when I was in Hawaii, I realized this. And then I realized... So I said to myself, okay, I love inspiring people one-on-one. And I love making the connection one-on-one and helping people one-on-one and leaving myself open and available to people who have questions or need help in general. So then I said, okay, well, how can I do that on a mass scale? Because there's 7+ billion people in the world, 7.3 billion. It's rising exponentially. What can I do to make this place for 7 billion people a better place? And I said, okay, Jaybird, what are you going to do? So then I said, fuck it, YouTube's a great avenue for that. So then I said, okay, so what if I make the goal of changing, instead of maybe dozens, and I mean changing, I don't mean to be pretentious about it, but changing as a loose term, not like, you see on TV or anything like people, whatever. So I use changing loosely, not to be pretentious, and I obviously I don't mean that, but I want to help people to better their lives and better the planet also. So, so I realized that YouTube's a great avenue because what I could do with people one-on-one, I could help inspire people on the thousands, the tens of thousands, millions of people. I could potentially help have a better lifestyle by doing YouTube. So that's really, so that's part of this revelation that I had, that if I can inspire people and help people on that sort of scale, that high scale, through this, then shit, that's awesome. And that'll make me super happy. And it's great. Even my channel right now is, it's growing. Slowly, but it's growing. So apparently people like this sort of rambling guy with banana-colored hair. But I'm just being myself. I'm on this channel, I'm about 100% transparency because that's how I am personally. Um, you know, everybody I know knows me as somebody who's really honest and um, just honest and wants people to do the right thing and wants to do the right thing in general. So, all right. So part of the revelation was this YouTube thing. So that's how I think that, coupled with the one-on-one helping a person, how I can really help this world turn around in a good way. And then another thing, man, the sun went away, so it's pretty cold. I'm wearing shorts. So this will probably be shorter than I expected, just because now I'm actually really cold. So then I realized that I don't want to have kids, and for I want to live a simple lifestyle, and I want to be the kind of person that inspires change. And I'm not saying you can't do that when you have kids, but for me, it would kind of change my whole thing I have going here. So call it a selfish thing. I don't see it that way because I want to put all my energy and all my resources to helping people like you, helping people I work with, people I interact with, the standard person who needs help. I want to help them. So there are billions of people in this world that need help already, and I just feel like adding another one, even if it's just one, would be going against what I talk about and my values and my beliefs. So it's just not in my thing that I want to do with my limited time on this planet. I'm 21, so I have 130 more years on the planet, give or take a couple, and it's such a limited time that I want to make a good impact. I owe my parents everything, and I literally owe them everything, from them raising me to be the person that I am, to being a good human being. I owe them everything. So I wouldn't take that away, but for me in today's world, looking at millions of kids in poverty, thousands of kids who need homes, thousands of kids who need adoption, and then billions of people that need help in general. So I feel like creating more, in my opinion, again, no hate to any parents because, like I just said, I owe them everything. And I think having a kid is the greatest responsibility in the world. But me personally, I don't think it's what I was put here to do, or maybe not destiny, but just what'll make me happiest in how I can give back the most. Because how I can give back the most, I think, is through helping people on the net, through meeting people one-on-one, helping people get inspired to get fit, get healthy, and not be depressed, be happy. So I decided that I want to get a vasectomy because I want to stand by, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I want to stand by my values. I want to stand by what I believe in, and I want to practice what I preach. And again, I don't mean to be preachy at all, but I want to be the person that that you can look at and be like, yeah, he knows what he's talking about, and he follows what he talks about. He's not being a hypocrite or anything. So the kids thing, I hope that makes sense. Again, I'm trying to distill 3 hours of talking to myself and playing devil's advocate in a short YouTube video. So basically, yeah. So the key fact one is that I want to help people one-on-one, and I think YouTube is a great venue to help people broad sense. 2, I don't want to have kids because I feel like I want to help the people that are already here and help the people that frankly need the help that are here and that I can help. And I don't have to sacrifice putting years and years of time, resources, money into something that might not turn out the way I thought. In other words, if I were to raise a kid, with a health conscious mind, a environmentally conscious mind, a good heart, there's no guarantee that they'll turn out that way. And you see that across the board with parents today. So, yeah. So I mean, that's my reasoning behind it. Again, not a diss to parents. Like I said, it's the greatest responsibility on the planet, and I have a lot of respect for those people, but it's just not for me. So yeah, I'll make another video on that specifically. But so to carry on, so then, what would also make me super happy in this life is to be a positive role model for young guys, especially young boys, in middle school or something. And I've always wanted to be a teacher, but I don't want to do it through the school system. I'd rather do it by just being an example, a positive example for people. And I feel like young kids especially, need it the most. So, I mean, if you think about, young kid in middle school or high school or whatever, it's a tough fucking age. It's really tough. I mean, high school is tough too. Even where I'm at's tough. It's always tough, but middle school area in particular is tough because everything's fucking changing. And if you don't have a positive role model, especially if you're a guy and you don't have a father figure who's positive, or if your dad's just a piece of shit and beats you or anything like that, if that's what's happening in your life, fuck, you need a positive role model. But you look on TV, you turn on TV, you read anything, our so-called role models, or, in the 80s it was Hulk Hogan, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And again, maybe not bad people, but total hypocrites. Hulk Hogan says to eat your veggies and you'll be as big as me, but meanwhile he's juiced up out of his mind. Arnold, same way. Again, not bad guys, but for kids, that's sending the wrong message. So I want to be a role model that not only he's not a hypocrite and he does what he says he's going to do and lives a virtuous life and all those things, and also to show people that you can be happy and still be successful, and vice versa. And yeah, so I just gotta move around because I'm pretty cold. So yeah, I mean, again, this video's a little bit long, but so I guess that's the revelation in a nutshell. And I know you're probably thinking, holy shit, that took him 3 hours. But again, playing devil's advocate with myself, trying to say, oh, well, no, maybe you will want kids sooner or later, but That's, maybe you want that 9-to-5 life where you work a job that you hate so you can provide for your family, so then they can have a better life than you. I want it all. I want to live a happy life. I want to live an adventurous life. I want to live a virtuous life by helping people and helping the planet. Help people be all they can be. Help people get out of depression. Help people get fit. Inspire people to do the right thing and to have something they believe in. And that's another thing with this YouTube thing. Maybe your passion isn't my passion, which is, being fit or trying to be fit, eating the right things, and inspiring people to do that themselves. Maybe your passion is art. So maybe you're watching this and you're saying, fuck, this guy's living his passion. I want to live mine. I'm going to stop just eating Cheetos and playing video games, and I'm going to, get back with my art. And that's freaking awesome. And that's why I'm doing this kind of thing, is to inspire people to find their passion. I don't care if it's my passion. That's cool too. But just having people find their passion is what it's all about. Because then you're going to live a happy life. So I'm going to get back on the bike because it's freezing out here. But I just hope, if you made it this long, I know you're a true Jaybird fan, and you're a true, you want a similar thing that I do, which is just to be happy, to want this planet to be a better place, because it's not going to be a better place by having things the way they are. The status quo that we have, it's not going to be changing, man. So I don't know if Gandhi said it. I heard mixed things that maybe he didn't say it, but be the change you want to be, because that's how anything's going to fucking change. It'll be a snowball effect. So you be the change you want to be. People want to live that kind of life. People want to be on your side and say, yeah, he's doing it, I can do it too. Because I'm just like you. I'm normal. I'm a normal person who happens to have a camera and internet access. So, it's the Jaybird signing out, and I hope this video helps. Again, post your comments down below, and let me know what you think. If you're on board, give me a hell yeah. If I made sense, give me a hell yeah. If you want to inspire change too, leave it in the comments. Or if something doesn't make sense, if you want me to elaborate more, also write that in the comments or shoot me a message in the inbox. And subscribe. So yeah, it's the Jaybird signing out. Peace. Long-awaited video. Done. I'll see you soon. Have a good day. And get out in nature, because she's the greatest inspiration there is. I'll see you soon.